Dear soulmates, it is undoubtedly true right now that our crafts as a tailor or a fashion designer leave some physical scars on our body. Those type of scars that you don't see, but you feel the pain. For instance, take a look. On my thumb, there is a lump there caused by the way I handle scissors. Look at this one. I'm sure you can see this dark spots. Look at the other hand. Look at my hand. You can see there is not any form of spot on this hand that I don't use to handle scissors. Look at the one that I use to handle scissors. You see? Scissor scar. Look at this one. This one, as we're talking right now, it's paining me. On this thumb, sometimes I use razor or needle to poke it. Sometimes when I do pedicure and manicure, I have to scrape that part out and then it comes back. It never stops, right? This is just the one we can see. Okay, look at my right hand, the hand I use in handling scissors. It's rougher than the left hand I don't use in handling scissors. Physical scar from our work. Now somebody would ask, what work does not give you a scar? Hey, sir, ma, brother, sister, organ, madam. I am speaking for my profession. You please speak for your own. Now, search or research have shown that beyond the physical scar that we see, especially on our hand, I'm not talking about the mental scar. You have to go through a lot of mental scar, mental pain to analyze a design. I'm sure you know that. I'm not talking about the body tiredness from the mental scar to your physical pain. I'm not talking about that one, no. The tiredness that comes alongside you trying to put a particular design together. I'm not talking about the one, no. I'm talking about the one that is perpetual. You can see and really feel it. When you are tired, you go take a rest. Some of those body tiredness, will disappear because you've rested well. That is if you actually have the time to rest. But those ones I'm talking about, regardless whether you rest or not, these scars are there. They are speaking. They are just there, reminding you that, hey, also has to pay, right? Now, beyond the physical scar that I have, and I can show to you, you can see and relate to it. If in this industry, okay, this fashion industry, and you are working, I'm talking about you that sits behind the sewing machine, right? Have you noticed the back pain that's come alongside this work? I really want us to talk about it, the back pain, because from research we have discovered that back pain is associated with being either a tailor, fashion designer, as long being either a tailor or a fashion designer, as long as you are sitting behind the sewing machine. Now somebody will ask, what sample space did you use to do your research? Hello, you that is watching this video, you are my sample space. You know why? Because you can relate. And I've dropped a post some time ago, not too long, and I've seen people's response on this back pain issue. Now I want us to talk about how we can remedy this. Okay, so we may not totally be able to eradicate it, right? But it's there. It happens after you've spent a lengthy period, a period of time with this work. The back pain must come. Now somebody will say, it is good to say God forbid though, but don't forget, faith without work is death. When you say God forbid and you're not doing anything about it, God isn't going to forbid anything for you. You have to put a corresponding work or a corresponding action to that faith that you are using to do God forbid. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, right? So this back pain that comes alongside with this one, especially for women, I don't really know so much about men, right? If you're a man and you are seeing this video, please let us know what scar you are going through, you guys are having, be it the physical scar or the one that happens on your body. All right, please let us know. Right now I'm speaking for the women, because as a woman, especially, right, you've gone through pregnancy, delivery, labor, and then you also went through the, what do you call it, CS, to have your baby after carrying the pregnancy for 9 months. By default, your back tells on you when you do that. Then after doing that and still doing that, having children and still practicing this fashion work, I mean, for women, it is, I don't know what word I will use to quantify that. So it's a whole lot. How do we do this thing? So first of all, I want to say that I think this whole thing starts from, our sitting position, how we sit. Remember when you started learning this work as a tailor, right? Before you grew into becoming a fashion designer, from the tailor shop, a lot of us learns from, right? Before we started doing advanced courses and all that, what they have in the shops as tools, right? Can you relate? They are stools, and this whole thing starts from the place of using a stool. Okay, so let me show you. When I say sitting position, this is how it works. So, right, this is how we sit, right? You can relate, right? When you were learning, and even right now in most, tailor shops, right? Even in fashion schools, what we have is stool. We put one stool to a machine, right? Now, can you see how I'm sitting? Do you see how bent my back is, right? Let me take this fabric. I placed my fabric, and I am stitching. So I am stitching. Do you see that my back is not relaxed, right? And this is how we stay all day. Whilst like this, our legs are working, we are concentrating, we are bending. Sometimes some people even go more down, because this work, you also need a very good sight, right, to do these things. So sometimes for some people who probably don't see very well, they have to go more down, to be able to see what they are doing. So in the course of doing this, it is affecting your back. There is a biological name for it. I am not a medical personnel, but I've read it up and I can't remember the name right now, for this. And over time, our sitting position, the backbone, everything, just somehow align to the way we sit, right? So that sitting position causes a lot of back pain. And over the years, this is how a lot of people sit, especially this manual sewing machine. A stool on their sewing machine, and the back is really feeling it. So most time it is the sitting position that really, makes us have this back ache. The stools are often higher than the sewing machine, and then you have to bend, and your back is feeling it. Don't forget, you are a woman. Apart from being a woman, you are a human being. And we sit like this from morning to night, from January to December, into the night. We continue for countless years. Tell me why your back will not react, for crying out loud. Please. Please, I don't want to see us complaining about this. We need solution, we need remedy. Now let me show you the little solution I came up with. You see this, my pillow? In fact, I have a lot of pillows. They are plenty. I change them all the time. Right now, I can't sit without a pillow. So, if you are using a manual machine, make sure you get a chair that has a relaxation compact. Okay? I'm not saying you should go for something very expensive. There are expensive chairs that can actually do the work, especially those orthopedic kind of chairs. If you have the money, you can go for those orthopedic kind of chairs, that softens your backbone. But if you don't have the money, there is always a way out. Like I always tell people, get your regular plastic chair. So please get your regular plastic chair, place it by your machine, right? Make sure you have a pillow, and then you put it behind. Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Make sure your back has something to rest on. Hope you are seeing my back is resting well on my pillow. With that, you can be working. You can be working. You don't have to be bending. Remedy, don't take it for granted. This is for the manual sewing machine. And if you are using the industrial sewing machine, let us go to where the industrial is. So this is my industrial sewing machine. Right, hope you can see. This is my machine, right? And this is the chair that I'm using to sit. This is my pillow, right? I place my pillow on my chair. Like I said earlier, make sure your chair, the chair you are using, has a relaxation panel. It's very important if you want to stay healthy. Make sure your chair has a relaxation panel, right? Place your pillow, okay? And sit, okay? Sit. Always make sure your back touches your pillow. And then with the industrial sewing machine, right, I don't have to bend. I just sew. I don't bend, right? I don't bend. Once I shift my chair closer this way, okay, place my pillow. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing, no? See, my back is touching my pillow very well. I am very comfortable. I'm very comfortable. And then I'm sewing. I don't bend. This is the way I sit when I'm working, okay? Because my chair, I gave it to the furniture people. I gave them the height I want. I measured it with the height of my sewing machine, right? And then they made something for me. As you can see, the chair is cushioned. It's not backo, it's cushioned. But even at that, I still put my pillow. Because I want to be healthy. I don't want, after doing all this work for others years, I will not use the little money, God helped me to make from it, and go and be treating body pain or sickness in my body. That's not what God promised also. The Bible says the blessings of God makes rich and adds no sorrow. But in same vein, the Bible says it's profitable to direct. It says in all you're getting, get wisdom and get understanding. Wisdom. Some of these things, God will not come down from heaven to do it for us. That is why we are here and we are sharing these ideas. Okay? Please let us know what your experiences are. Tell us for the scars you have and how you have been able to remedy it. The remedy solutions that you are doing, so that other people can learn. Because this thing is not a one person's experience. It's what is cutting across boards for us, you know. So this is women helping women. Let's not hide our remedies to ourselves, okay? You know, we love you guys so much. So I am so comfy, right? This is how I win. So please imbibe this little remedy I've showed, you know, and I have shared, okay? And let us know your experience. Share this video, give a thumbs up, like, share the video, subscribe. If you're watching this from the Facebook, like and follow for more, and share so that other people can see, you know, and know how to profile solution to the problem they're having. And if you're not having back pain yet, don't wait till you start having back pain. Please apply this caution, safety tips, okay? See you guys.